The new procedure is applicable to a party of one. Basically, if they catch you. If they catch you, this is if you cannot run, like all the ladies that I've seen trying to outrun ICE. All these grandmas that we've been seeing, all these women, all these 19-year-old teens. This new procedure is applicable to a party of one, even if you are not escalating the situation. As long as the police or ICE deem you a threat, you will be escalated to military and paramilitary, even as a party of one, meaning it's the army and the military who will handle you from there on out once you are escalated. So the dreams themselves was just these dreams of unrest and tumult. They just kept coming and coming, and I can't say that there was anything really remarkable about them. Okay, I would say 3 or 4 dreams, but you know, when you have dreams like that, they tend to just meld. So it was more or less the same dream with nothing that I can really remember sticking out. So I'll just describe one of the dreams. The Lord was giving me short dreams of what he called political violence. As I slept, I saw many dreams of the crowd control of protesters that should not have gone the way that it went, in that people came out as usual. This was a very big protest, okay? And people came out as usual when they hear that ICE is coming to an area, or when they hear that ICE has already been active in an area attacking and chasing people, or when a city is in distress because of an overabundance of military presence in that area. So people mobilized. Maybe they heard that ICE was coming. Maybe they heard that ICE was already there and doing damage. Or maybe they just saw that their city was starting to decline because of too much military, too many men in fatigues, too many tanks, too many of these trucks, and things like that. And so they mobilized. But what I saw is that the police force was very brutal against citizens. Very brutal. Please bear in mind, as I said at the beginning of this dream, this is a warning for citizens of the United States. You are documented. You are fine. You are not in fear of absolutely anything. And therefore, sadly, you're walking around with a mindset that you can't be touched and that nothing can happen to you and that you'll never be next, because citizens aren't next. That's because you haven't been listening to Master's Voice prophecies. Because not only are the foreigners, God told them that he has no problem with them, and God told them that he would drive them away from the United States by any means possible. The prophecies even stated, God said that I will use distressing means. There's nothing more distressing than ICE grabbing you all of a sudden. There's nothing worse than that. You saw the way in the beginning they put those men in white t-shirts, white shorts, chained them by the neck, chained them one to the other, and then each ICE member is standing next to a prisoner with his hand on his neck. How do you do that and put the international community in distress like that? How do you put videos out like that? The U.S. government is doing hype hit 'em up style videos of chasing people down. So it's funny, it's a game. Then Russia will come, then you will start that usual Karen nonsense. But what have we done? What have we done? Do you know how naked God has made us here in this country? Can you imagine a drop of Venezuelan sympathy when the Chinese come and surround this place and are standing on every square inch? You know those people are a lot, right? And because they anticipate some kind of pushback, some kind of fight from this country, you know that they will deploy the largest army that we've ever seen in our lives. And this is saying something for China, because China doesn't go anywhere to fight wars. This is not me saying it. This is a famous American economist, Jeffrey Sachs, saying that in China's 4,000 plus year history, this is 4,000 years of existing. This is 4,000 years of Ming Dynasty, Han Dynasty, all the dynasties. This is 4,000 years of the fact that they're human beings just like everybody else, which means they've had enemies. They have not sent a conquering force anywhere to go and fight wars. In fact, there was one point where even the Japanese were so advanced that they were able to conquer those people or conquer some part of them and beat them. Imagine tiny Japan able to beat China at some point in their history. Yet, there's no record. There's no record of them being an occupying, murdering, warmongering force as this country that has not yet clocked a 500-year lifespan. So then it is clearly a policy and a heart-led decision of the people who live in this country. You put out a video that looks identical to when ISIS used to make people kneel and shoot them. And maybe there's a reason that the videos look the same. Maybe they had the same producer and the same actors in them.